I want to thank you for coming today learn about the Missouri Monsters. And right off the bat, don't you like that logo? It's the coolest thing in the world. Kids love it. So, a little bit of history. Andrew called me one day, we're just doing a regular concert stuff, and he says, "You guys have football there?" I go, "Well, we used to. We had a team here called the Rage." And he says, "Well, would you be interested in having another, team come up?" And that's how it started. We weren't even shopping for a football team. The next thing you know, I've got brand new turf, I've got a football team, and a great logo. So we're excited, at the arena here, the staff is. It's an addition to our product line. We're excited also about having some, they just brought on a team from Indianapolis, so we're going to have some, people coming back and forth for that. The turf, like I said, that's a big plus for the arena. We'll be looking to do other things with it, camps, soccer programs, lacrosse possibly. We've had some interest there. The nice thing about what I like about what I've seen so far about the Monsters is they're really, really aggressive about getting into the community. Their pricing structure is going to be great. One of the things we talked about just the other day that we've never done here before is tailgating. They're going to have a tailgating program. So you guys can come out early, drink some beer, eat some barbecue, play some games, then go to the game. So really excited. I said that we had a press conference yesterday with the hockey, same type feeling. But with both the people, both the teams and the ownerships, it's exciting for us here. Well, I'm going to get off and introduce you to Michael Taylor. He's the lead co-founder and owner of this team. And Michael?
I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. It's nice to have a full room here. I want to tell you a little bit about the UIFL. The UIFL is entering its third season. Andrew and I co-founded the UIFL 2 years ago, basically out of necessity. Previous team owners in other leagues for many years, and we got tired of losing money. So we looked at the business model, and we completely restructured it. We wanted something that would be viable for the team owners to survive long term. Everything that I'd been part of and that he had been a part of prior, it just wasn't a match for what we were looking for, which was long-term growth. So, the UIFL is extremely excited to be here in St. Charles, and I think you guys will be happy with the product. It's very fan-friendly, and I'll let Andrew come up to talk about the important things with the Monsters.
Thanks, Michael. I'd like to thank everyone for coming out, too. It's great to see a packed house here. I can envision this on opening night for the Monsters in late February or early March. The same thing. This is going to be rocking pregame. The first question a lot of people have asked since I've gotten here is, why St. Charles? And, like Michael said, we've been in this business a long time. We've been in many, many markets. And the first thing that sticks out is the management at the arena and their willingness to basically partner with us. It's more than just a sign a contract, we want our check. We don't feel that's what they are after, and we feel that they want us to succeed as much as we do. And you don't have that in many markets, so it's real exciting when you have that. We have the field down now to have our player tryouts and open house this Saturday. The field looks good. It's going to look better come February or March when the Monsters logos are on it. Outside of the management, we have a great facility here. It's good size. It's in a good location. There's a lot of businesses in the community here. We look at that and we look at population. Can the area support what we need revenue-wise in advertising and tickets? And we really try to focus on making it affordable so everyone can participate. Tickets start at $7. and I've been in town for a little over a week, and there's not much you can do around here for $7 or less. So you can't use the excuse that it's too expensive. And we have almost 2,000 seats at $7. So it's not a marketing ploy where we have 100 seats at $7 and the rest you have to bump up. That's not the case. Our front row seats go for $45. We have seats at $25, $18, $12, and $7. So it's priced just right, I think, especially with all the families in this community. I really expect to see a lot of them out there. Our sponsorship packages with businesses start at $750, and that's pretty affordable advertising. And with our season not starting till February or March, we're able to offer payment options, so small businesses can take part in it as well as large businesses. The other thing in this community that I've really liked is just the friendliness and the willing to help us in the community. A lot of business people. We joined the Greater St. Charles Chamber of Commerce, and everyone we've met there has been super, super helpful. And a lot of you guys are here. I thank you guys for coming out. We will be playing 7 home games. Our regular season schedule with the league will be 5 home and 5 away. And we'll schedule 2 additional non-league games, so we'll have 7 games. And for 7 games, our season tickets start at $42. So that's actually $6 a ticket for season tickets. Over the next 7 months before we start the season, you're going to see the monsters in the community. You're going to see Coach in the community, our mascot. You're going to see players, dance team. And we really want to become, that fixture in the community, and we will. There's no question about it. We've been doing this a long time, and that's the one thing we want to do is get involved in that community. We want to give back. So one of the first things that we're really, really excited to announce is that we are donating 1,000 season tickets. That's 1,000 season tickets, not single game, season tickets for anyone who served in any of the armed forces. So that is, there's no catch to it. There's no upsell. It's 1,000 free season tickets. And what will happen is you will have to show proof of service, and you will be eligible for 2 season tickets. So we're limiting it to 2 season tickets per person that served. They'll just need to contact our office to redeem those. They're welcome to upgrade the tickets and just pay the difference. But we're excited. I'm going to bring someone up that we are partnering with for the season ticket donation, and that's the Wounded Warrior Project. We're really, really excited about this. I just think it's a great way to give back to the community. Some of our other partners are excited and want to help us offer additional things to these veterans and people who have served. So I think that's a great thing that we all can work together on. So I want to bring up retired Sergeant First Class Harshberg.
Hi, my name is Billy. Andrew got a hold of me about the monsters. He said he wanted to give back to the community, and this was a great opportunity to get their name out, get our name out a little bit bigger, spread it, help all the veterans we can, wounded, not wounded, some wounds you can't see, and to get these guys back out into the community, get them to go into events. They love it. They start mixing with interacting with people. Some of the other stuff that we're going to be doing with these guys are car shows. We have a St. Charles Moose Lodge is going to do a Wounded Warrior thing. Going to try to get some of the players out there, raise some money for the guys. Anything you can think of, the sky's the limit. And with their help and our help, I think it'll be a great family, and bringing everything up as big as we can for the soldiers, for the monsters, for the community, Greater St. Louis, St. Charles, O'Fallon, wherever our arms can reach. I think we can hit something. That's it.
again, that is for both active and non-active. So even if someone's in the reserves right now, that's fine as well. So very excited about that. I talked a little bit about kind of the reaction we're getting in the community and, the response. And it really has been, off the charts. And so what I want to do is I want to bring up some of our current sponsors and partners for the upcoming season. Again, this is our first official announcement with the team, and we've already got almost a dozen partners on board. And that list is just going to keep growing and growing. So one of the first partners that we had come on was the Wingate Inn in St. Charles, off 64. It's a great place to stay, by the way. It's where I've been staying. So very, very clean rooms, nice rooms, great staff. I'd like to bring up Sarah Cleese, who's the general manager there. She can tell you a little bit more about her property. We also have a fan rate that fans can get there for $79. So it's very affordable as well.
All right. Thank you for being here for us today. I'd like to thank Andrew and Michael, first of all, for bringing the Missouri Monsters to the St. Charles area and for choosing us as the host hotel. It's very exciting for us. We're also looking forward to a great partnership, the teams that are going to be coming into the community, and as well as all the fans. Mark, thank you for the Family Arena, bringing back fun and affordable sports to St. Charles. It's very exciting. And we're just really excited to have this in our community for the Family Arena, the Missouri Monsters, and our hotel. As he said, we do have a wonderful staff, great clean rooms. It's a 100-room property. We've got an indoor and an outdoor pool, complimentary breakfast in the morning, and it's just a great place to stay. Thank you.
It is a great place to stay. And Tuesdays and Wednesdays, they have an open house, I guess, for people who stay there with some refreshments and food, which is nice. So stop on by there, even if you live here. Take a weekend and stay there. Another one of our partners really, really excited because it's very difficult in buildings to get the arena to agree to let us have tailgate parties. They're all worried about their concessions revenue or this or that. And like I said, Mark and his staff has been willing to do what it takes to make it a win-win deal for not only the arena but for us and the community. So we're excited to announce that Rib City is our official barbecue partner for the tailgate. They're going to have all their great food. Lots of good stuff. I tried that pork steak last night. It's very good. Never had that. They don't have it in Florida. So check that out. I'm going to have Elaine come up and talk a little bit more about that. But every pregame, we will be having a tailgate party. They're going to have the barbecue. Mark's going to have the beer for us. So it's going to be a great time. Elaine?
Hi, I'm Elaine Johnson. I'm the store manager of Rib City over in Cottleville. I am really excited to partner up with Michael and Andrew to bring the arena football back to St. Charles. I personally am a huge sports fan, and I love affordable sports. I have a husband and a 3-year-old son, so I know what it's like to take a family to a sporting event and how costly it can get really quick. So thank you for bringing that in here. We also offer a banquet room. We have dine-in, we have catering, we have carry-out. We, like Andrew said, have great food. Our pork steak is phenomenal. Our baby back ribs just fall right off the bone. So come in and check us out. And like I said, we're going to have tailgating, and we're really excited for the tailgating. Coach and I were talking about taking some of this extra turf out there and laying it out on the parking lot and maybe having some pregame football games, and it should be a lot of fun. Thank you.
The only bad side about the deal is I will probably have to get new suits because I will not be able to fit in them. But Rib City actually was founded in Southwest Florida. That's where Michael and I live. And so we've had their food there. And when we met Elaine at the chamber event last week. It was great to see a familiar company. So thanks for your support and help. Another partner, Progressive Business Solutions. They are providing our document solutions, copy machines, and other printing. I don't know if Rick is here. Is Rick? Okay, Rick is here. Come on up, Rick. Let's come on down. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do. Again, they jumped on board really quickly with us. Their ownership has been great to work with, and Rick was able to help us with our machine today.
No problem. Yeah, like you said, my name is Rick Witzel from Progressive Business Equipment. We're located in Maryland Heights, Missouri. We do deal with Xerox equipment, copiers, document solutions, as Andrew said, fax machines, printers, things like that. We're more than happy to be able to help these guys with their printing needs, because I know that's not ribs, it's not a place to stay, but it's things that they need to have in terms of paperwork and things like that. So we're really happy to be a partner with it.
Thanks, Rick. Thank you. Oh yeah, I'm going to. Another local company here, realestateexpress.com, partnered with us very early on. They offer real estate courses for whether you're trying to get your real estate license or if you have your real estate license and need to have your continuing education. I'd like to bring up Tom Davidson. He's the VP with Real Estate Express.
Yeah, good afternoon. Just wanted to say a couple things about why we're so excited to be part of the Monsters, and it really breaks down into 3 or 4 key categories. As a father of 3 young children, 2 of which are boys, it's exciting, and we're all avid football fans. You can never get enough football, so it's nice to have just another outlet to enjoy our favorite sport. As someone who's attended many events at this venue, I'm very familiar with the Family Arena, and there's not a bad seat in the house. So to get that much closer to the sport that we love is exciting. As someone who lives in the community, it's exciting to be part of a organization that and partner with an organization that is going to give back to the community, to provide family fun that's affordable. I mean, $7, you're right. There's nothing that you can do really in today. You can't even go to the movies for $7. So to come enjoy the atmosphere and the excitement of football for that price point, and to be able to bring the whole family, not have to choose which one of the boys is fortunate enough to go to this game, will be exciting. As a business owner, or as someone who runs a business in the area, because of all those reasons, I think there's going to be a lot of excitement for this team and a lot of support from the people in St. Charles County and the St. Louis County, because we're right on the cusp of it, which is going to only benefit everybody that's involved with the program. And I think it's just going to build the excitement for the league. And certainly some winning football is going to be an exciting thing to enjoy as well. So we're very excited to be part of it.
I want to bring up a few more people. Sorry to everybody's here for football, but the business side of this is equally as important. We want to continue to get the support, and we're going to continue to work hard to earn it. The fun stuff's going to come, though, I promise. So bear with me a little bit longer. I'd like to bring up another partner that we met through the chamber, who has been nothing but helpful the last week, setting up meetings, introducing us to people. It's been such a great. She's been such a great assistance to us. She's also going to be helping us form a marketing committee locally that we are going to be looking for business people in the community that would like to sit on a panel and meet monthly, and we'll explain what our needs are at the time, the direction we're going, and we'd like to get ideas and events coming up for charities and other things that we can do to make an impact on the community. So Rachel from Aflac is going to come up and talk a little bit about that. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Rachel, and I'm with Aflac. I met Andrew 7 days ago. Met Mike 2 days ago, and their enthusiasm is just contagious. Everything they're really trying to do in the community to get more and more involvement and give back, the spirit that they have of just having that. I know they told me the other night that they want you to leave here where you can't even remember the score, that you just had so much fun and enjoyed it so much that the entertainment value was really what it was all about. And when we saw the prices for seating, we were like, you're kidding. This is great. And by all means, when partnering with these guys, if anyone could ever use an accident policy, I'm fairly certain the football players will be getting their money's worth out of that kind of services as well. But yes, as far as the marketing and those kind of things, we're going to do a lot of work to see where we can, get some tickets out there for some great charity events and try to keep everything that's out there. I know I get a lot of information, golf tournaments and charity events and those kind of things, but definitely keep that information coming in, and we at the chamber, as well as myself and whoever else ends up on the marketing committee, will see what we can do to help get you guys in here and see what it's all about. So, well, thank you very much.
We have a couple people that weren't here, Revolution Embroidery and Complete Sportswear, new partners. And this list will grow, probably double by next week. Since we've been here, we've been getting emails every day. We just have not had enough time to physically meet with everyone. So we are so grateful for the support. We are finishing our front office management staff, which we plan to announce in the next few weeks. We're just wrapping up contracts with them, and they have some recognizable names, and they've got some great ties into the community that's just going to help take this team over the top. Again, this weekend we've got tryouts. Registration starts at 9 a.m. The tryout starts at 10. And then from 10 to noon, we have a fan open house. Come on out, bring the family, the kids, anyone you'd like. Get to meet, coach a little bit more, see some of the potential players we're going to have, and just get a feel for what it's going to be like come February or March. Before I get on the coach, I'd like to bring some of these fans up we have already. These kids look great. They've got their faces painted, and I'd love to get a picture taken with them if they don't mind. Oh, come on, man. You can come up, too. Come on, guys. That is awesome. That is what it's about right there, guys. You're going to see that all over the arena. Come over here. Let me get a picture with you guys. Is this chair in the way? Let's hold this ball. Yeah, you hold one, you hold one. Can you guys paint my face, maybe, for that first game? That's good. You guys can each have a ball for doing that. Appreciate that. You're going to see that kind of excitement throughout the season. You're going to see that we are very family geared, but we're also going to have enough fun stuff for college age and everything else. But our core is family, and that's what we're going to focus on. On to the football side. We've got the business side headed in the right direction. We've got the support coming. Now we've got to make sure that we put a competitive product on the field. And although I don't believe winning a championship is going to put more people in the stands, I think having a competitive team is going to help our growth. And that's what we look for when we were looking for a head coach. We wanted to find someone that believed in our vision, Michael and mine's, and how we wanted to run and operate the team in the league. So it was important to find someone that sees similar values that we do. And we're real excited to have Coach Rogel on board. And I'm going to have him come up now, introduce his coaching staff, our first 2 player signings, and more to come this weekend. Our head coach, Jared Rogel.
First of all, like Andrew and Michael and Mark all said, thank you very much for everybody come out. This means everything to us to be able to bring football back to St. Charles. Mark, thank you very much for the hard work that you've put in. Andrew, Michael, thank you very much for allowing me this opportunity to come back to my hometown and put a competitive team on the field. Like they also said, we tell all of our players when we recruit them that there's a difference between being on a team and being part of a team. And there's a huge difference in living in a community and being part of a community. And all of our guys will be in the community. I've already started some conversations with different organizations as well to get them out there. I hope that we can announce that very shortly as far as some of the programs that we're going to be doing. Two of our players that we have here today, you guys can come on up here. Let's do this right now. First, I'd like to have these guys come up. First player coming up on stage right now is Chase McCoy. Chase has been the place kicker last couple seasons at Pittsburgh State University. Actually the only, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, the only school that has the gorilla as a mascot. That's correct. Right? So Chase actually just got done winning a national title, NCAA Division II championship with the Pittsburgh State Gorillas. So we're very excited to have Chase with us. The gentleman standing next to Chase, you all probably may look familiar, some of you, linebacker Jordan Martin. We're extremely happy to have Jordan with us as well. Jordan played high school ball here locally, actually over at MICDS, or Country Day, as it's known. And during his time at Country Day, they ended up going 27-1. Right, Jordan? 27-1, won the 5A state title. So at this time, before I kind of talk about my background, I'd like you guys to officially become the first two players for the Missouri Monsters.
Welcome to the team.
Thank you very much, guys.
Welcome to the team.
A little bit about my background before I introduce the coaches that I have here. I got my first coaching job as a student assistant right after I graduated from Webster Groves High School in 2001. I was lucky enough to be able to go up to Missouri Western State University at the time in St. Joseph, Missouri, and work with Jay Bubak, Jerry Partridge, Reggie Trotter, who's still up there. Great coaching staff. From there, I came back here and worked with a great guy, the late Mike Wyatt, who we all had the chance to work with. Last time we had a great indoor football team here inside the family arena. From there, I had the opportunity to go on and coach actually in the Arena Football League 2, or AF2 as it's more commonly referred to when it was around, with the Amarillo Dusters first as their special teams coordinator and director of player personnel. So I was also in charge of all of the scouting for everybody from college players all the way up to players we would bring in periodically from the NFL as well as CFL and overseas, in particular the German Football League. And we hope to be able to expand our recruiting base here again overseas, as well as bring in some of the best players from around the world for all of our fans here to see. From there, I went on to Peoria, Illinois. Had a chance to work with Bruce Cowdery, who actually has some ties. His father coached for a while down at Mizzou. Excuse me. From there, went to Youngstown, Ohio for the Mahoning Valley Thunder again. All three of those teams, Amarillo, Peoria, and Mahoning Valley, all being in the Arena Football League. So I am bringing a very good background to St. Louis. The one thing that I would want to tell everybody here and everybody out there that's going to come see our games is we are going to put a team on the field that when you leave, whether you are coming in to watch the games from out of town, whether you're local, whether you're our players, everybody leaving our arena, or whether we're here or on the road, is going to say the Missouri Monsters played smarter, tougher, and harder for longer than anybody out there. Again, before I bring my coaches up, our theme internally with our players this year is one play. There is no season. There is no game. There are no games. There are no halves. There are no quarters. Just one play. We feel very strongly as a coaching staff that if each player individually does his job smarter, tougher, and harder for longer than the person he's lined up against, the rest of it will take care of itself. Externally, our theme is, as a coaching staff and as a team in general, is this is personal. Again, this is my hometown. Coaches have all lived here their entire lives. We're going to have a lot of local players. So this really is personal for us in every sense of the word. Right now I'd like to introduce my coaches that are here. Coach Jeff Hunt, he is going to serve as our assistant head coach as well as our defensive coordinator. Coach Hunt, as you can tell, is wearing the San Antonio Talons draft fit. He just got done coaching very recently, I believe last week actually, with the San Antonio Talons in the Arena Football League. As our offensive assistant, had a chance to work with one of the greatest all-time quarterbacks in the indoor and arena game in Aaron Garcia. So definitely glad to have Coach with us. Coach Charles Edmonds is going to be our line coach, currently coaching out at Union High School. Our other two coaches that we have on staff right now are not here. Kareem Wise, who that name may sound familiar to some people out there. Kareem actually was a staple for the Mizzou Tigers back in the late 90s as a wide receiver for them. The other coach that is not here with us today, unfortunately, is our offensive coordinator, JT Thompson, who is coaching over at Trinity. This time I'd like to bring up the Missouri Monsters assistant head coach and defensive coordinator, Coach Jeff Hunt.
How's everybody doing today? First of all, I want to thank Mike, Andrew, and Mark, and also I want to give praise to God for foremost. I want to thank the coaching staff, and then I want to thank you guys for coming out. First thing I want to say is, I just got in town, so I'm a little tired, so bear with me. We had a hell of a season in San Antonio, and I want to thank Coach Roger for allowing me to come here and, and be a part of the staff. So I'm going to give you a little bit about my background. I started here in 05, 06 with the Rage, and actually we got a player here that played for the Rage when we was actually putting up 60 points, and I can remember very well with the offense and defense and special teams, everybody was really playing hard, and like Coach said, we're gonna come out and we're gonna send out a message. We're gonna have no quitters. Everybody's gonna come out and participate. And gonna work really hard, and so we can try to get to the playoffs, and then hopefully win a championship here. That's our goal. So, but just let you know what I did. I started here in 05, 06. I had the opportunity to work with Mike Wyatt. That passed away. Worked with him two seasons. He gave me an opportunity. Didn't know a lot, but working with him on a daily basis and working with some other coaches and stuff, gave me a lot of confidence in myself. So from there, I went to Arena 2 and did well with the Oklahoma City Yard Dogs. Worked under Gary Regents, which is we all know was a NFL linebacker for the Giants. Good friend of mine. I just spoke to Gary about 3 weeks ago. He's still playing golf. But he gave me an opportunity as well. I went over there and I was a defensive back coach. I didn't do well there my first season because we finished 6-10. But like I said, him giving me a chance, he got fired within the 5th week in the season. Then I had another coach come in, Sparky McEwen and Stan Davis with the Cincinnati Bengals. So he took me under the wing and had a great opportunity to work under him and learn a lot. So after that, I went back to the AFL, San Antonio Talons, and then it goes on from there. I've been in 6 different leagues from the CIFL, I've been in the NIFL, UIFL now, AF2 and AFL. I've been around. So the whole thing, my concept from learning with Lee Johnson, which was my head coach at San Antonio, we always learn every day. Doesn't matter who you work with, who's on staff, we always learn. I learned a lot from Mike Wyatt and also the other coaches that I worked around as well. So they taught me a whole lot. So I try to take all that in perspective, and if I can teach someone else. Like I said, this year I had the opportunity to work with Aaron Garcia, which is a Hall of Fame. I knew nothing about offense. Of me being defensive minded, learning his stuff in training camp, I had to be really up on speed because we only had 3 weeks of training camp, and then we had to go right in season. So it was almost like the NFL. The playbook was really, really thick, and I had to be on point. So thank God for that. For me, really learning from a guy that really knew the game, and actually we didn't do well last week. We actually ended up losing against Utah. If we would have won, I wouldn't be here standing here right now. We'd be playing Arizona as of tomorrow. So, but like I said again, we went 14-5, and it was an awesome year. But what you're going to expect out here for the Monsters, we're going to be very tough. The one thing I teach is toughness. From the years I've learned, hard play, don't quit. I try to encourage guys. I'm more of a teacher now since I've been in the NFL. I'm real big on being in the books and stuff, learning the scheme and stuff, and game planning all week. If you don't know that, if you don't know what to expect, you won't be a part of this team here, because the one thing we want to do is we want to win. We want to put a good product on the field for you guys, so you guys come out and see these guys come out and fly around and have a good time. So, but that's what I'm here for. We're going to try to win some ball games, But like Coach said, Mike, Andrew, and Mark, we're going to be out in the community, because when I was working with Mike White, worked with Lee Johnson, the one thing they stressed was getting out in the community. That's number one. You have to get out in the community, and you have to win games and stuff, and then, being around people and stuff, So other than that, I want to bring back Coach Roker back up, and thank you guys as well. That's all I got.
Really quick before I turn this back over to Andrew, just want to remind everybody again that we do have the open player tryouts this Saturday. Registration, as Andrew said before, is going to start at 9 o'clock. We would like guys to get here a little bit before 9 o'clock so that we can hit the field right at 10 with drills as all of our fans are coming into the building. Also, want to let everybody know, with this being an expansion team, this is very important. With this being an expansion team, no matter who we sign between now and the tryouts, or now and the beginning of the season, everybody is fighting for a spot going into training camp. Nobody's spot is secured. With this being an expansion team, everybody's on an even playing field, and that's something that we're definitely, as coaches, keeping in mind as we evaluate everybody. But I hope to see everybody out there, definitely at the fan open house as well as the tryouts. With that, I'd like to bring up Andrew Haynes.
I just want to thank everyone again for coming out. I know that I thought this was a work day, but everybody seems to be here. Maybe it's different in St. Charles. Thank you for leaving work and coming out. Thank you, Mark. Great food back there and great hospitality since we've been here.